All right, everyone, here we go with the week of November 23rd through the 29th, 2025. We got Thanksgiving here in the U.S. right down the middle of this fucker. Well, not for me. I'm staying away from the family this year. I get a nice break from it. Now, one person going to say, you do all that spiritual shit still, right? Okay. Yeah, I gave it up. You know, I mean, I've been doing it since forever, all that spiritual shit. I just, 2025, that's the year. That's it. I'm done. No. Good Lord Almighty. All right. Anyway, November 23rd through the 29th. What actions are they likely to take? I'm going to eat my own kind of turkey this year. All right, here we go. I might save a turkey this year. I might buy a turkey and keep him as a pet. Give Flem the parrot a new friend. Right. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. We'll cut the deck. We'll just see. We'll get a theme energy. I didn't do a pre-shuffle. I'm lazy. It's Thanksgiving week. Cut me some slack. Ace of Swords. I mean, some kind of truth here. Truth. I mean, this just jives with it. Earlier this week on Wednesday, I did the Soulmate journey. It jives with that. They're thinking about telling you something. They're thinking about reconciling with you. They're thinking about ramming a sword up your ass. So for some of you, it's good. For some of you, it's bad. Somebody here, for a few of you, I just wanted to look what was fueling it. 5 Cups. One of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Somebody here wants to tell you the truth about how you made them feel. Pay attention to what I just said. DFs, which is most of you watching. Most of you did not run, right? They want to tell you their truth about how you made them feel. Make sure that's a two-way street, okay? Look, it's Thanksgiving here in the U.S. That's all I have to say. It's families fighting, right? I mean, the American family is a marketing scheme. It's something that was invented by TV dinner companies in the 50s to make everybody seem happy. Then we had Leave It to Beaver and shows like that. No, that's all a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of people that don't get along, that shouldn't be in a room together, fighting and cussing at each other, even saying, I'm never coming back to another one of these again. But they do out of the obligation of the word family, and that's fine. Knock yourself out, but at least be real about it. Maybe this year people get real. I mean, there it is too. Somebody's getting real. Somebody's going to give you their truth at Thanksgiving dinner here in the U.S. Make sure you give them your truth back. All right? Let's get real. All right. Life is not a TV dinner commercial from the 50s. All right? There we go. Let's shuffle the deck. The general reading, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve Luptero, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? Hell, if families all got along, we wouldn't have comedy, right? Half the sitcoms in the world are all about that. You wouldn't have reality shows. They'd be boring to watch, half the damn time. Anyway, Thanksgiving. Poor little turkeys. All right. Yesterday, we got some good context. We did. We got some good context. I'll tell you. Let's find out. There's a couple I wrote down yesterday that I want to see what comes up in the actions today. Capricorn and Sagittarius in particular. Oh, good Lord Almighty. All right, here we go. Lord, hallelujah. Everybody here, I mean, it's the most love I could pull from the deck. It's the overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. And if you're new here, there's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps. I demonstrated it in terrific examples yesterday, right on the table. But again, everything is energy, everything's connected. I'm pulling on a cycle. You're all part of a cycle. Doesn't matter what your sign is or anything. It's just 12 slices of a pie. Right? About 9 out of 12 should resonate. Anyway, overall energy closest related to the first slice, for sure, which is bookending the fourth slice, which is the theme energy of this particular cycle, is the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love here. But the thing about the Queen of Cups is she gives the whole cup. Interesting. Somebody's worried about it. Somebody's worried whether you'll take their cup, I guess. I don't know. We're going to clarify with the witches. We do clarify this reading. It's a big reading. I've already pre-taken my ibuprofen. Okay, here we go. Anyway. Right here. First card out. What do we get? Where's our story start? It starts with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Never mind the sign names. They're just there for reference. I'm not your astrologer. And this ain't your fucking horoscope. Slice number 1 of our pie. Soulmate cycle split in 12 pieces. Knight of Swords. It's what I said about that Ace of Swords a little bit. There's a lot of love behind all of this. But I wonder if this person's a little confused about what love is. You know? I mean, I don't know. They're going to be very swordsy about something they say. Your opinion of somebody might change because of this. I'm not sure. Let's clarify it, okay? I think they've said this to you before, but you've missed it, maybe. Or you've dismissed it. I don't know. Let's see. I only say that because this had an 8 of Pentacles at the bottom when I picked it up. So, you know, and sometimes we get distracted. We're not paying attention, right? Sometimes. All right, let's see. We've got to get the first card the right spot, especially for this reading. Holy shit. All right, let's go. Knight of Swords. Why is it here? The Sun. Yeah, it's swordsy because somebody... There's a lot of love here. I didn't write down where we opened the Friday reading, but I'm guessing it was where the Ace of Cups was. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of love here. And I've got... She holds the Ace of Cups. That's part of the reason I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm probably right. I'm pretty sure it was. I watch the readings when I'm done so that I can be clean for each reading and not influenced. But, yeah. It's swordsy because somebody wants to make themselves happy. They think what they have to say will make both parties happy. But again, I think they're mistaken. I don't think they understand what love is. You know, you need to have that Foreigner song playing in the background. I want to know what love is. Right? That fucking thing, right? Yeah. You may need to show them. All right, what's on top? Yeah. That's the Burger King, the King of Wands. Yeah. Why is that here? The 6 of Cups. Someone who rejected you in the past now wants you. But it's for selfish reasons. The devil is the bridging energy. It's what I said. They're going to make themselves happy. It's what I said about the Sun that's here. I don't think they know what love is. I think they just... I mean, this can also be an energy of somebody who's really horny and they'll say whatever they need to say to make you their booty call. Whatever truth will get your pants down. Whatever it is. Whatever you need to hear. What is it? What do you want? What do you want to hear? They'll say it. Right? And they'll get you to tell them. That's the funny part. Well, they won't now because I've helped you, haven't I? All right? All right. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Position 2. You see the devil right there. I'm not making this shit up. Right? I don't think they're dangerous. You don't need to call security. It's just... anyway. Position 2. Taurus. For those of you who give a shit about that. You shouldn't. I'm not your astrologer. Ace of Pentacles. Something... I mean, I can phrase it. I used to say, well, I still do sometimes, grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. But in this case, your pizza finally arrived. It's a bit of that. I don't know what it means yet. You know, but let's just say the driver won't be getting a tip. All right? All right, let's see where we go. Ace of Pentacles, where it at? Why is it here? It's the Fool. I'm going to say this, and I hope to God you got the Fool yesterday. Was it Ace of Cups, Fool? Was that what it was? You son of a bitch. I bet you it was. I bet you it was, because the energy is just doing this. It's just doing it. And I swear to you, I didn't take a screen grab. I just wrote down Sagittarius and Capricorns. I know what those were, 10 of Wands and King of Pentacles. That I know. Oh... Your pizza's finally arrived. Somebody finally grew a pair. Somebody finally decided to take the leap of faith. Somebody finally decides this week to do it. But what did I say? I joked. I said, but the driver who delivered the pizza is not getting a fucking tip. Right? Meaning by the time it got there, it's not just cold. It's moldy and shit. Right? You know, you finally found my house. Good for you. I ordered the pizza at 2 o'clock. It's like 7:30, fucker. Right? What's on top here? 8 of Wands. Yeah, they're communicating. Somebody reaches out. Somebody says something. It's minor arcana. It's up to their free will. I can't predict free will. You know. But why is that here? The 10 of Pentacles. Somebody wants back in your life. Or you back in theirs. Take it as it resonates. I don't know what it means. Could be a family member. It's Thanksgiving. 80% of my viewers are from the U.S. right? The United States makes up 82% of my viewing audience. So for 82% of you, it's fucking Thanksgiving. And I know a lot of Americans over in the UK celebrate American Thanksgiving, so there's probably a bunch of people over there. I mean, could be a family thing. We want you here more. We want you to come visit more if it's a family thing, right? It's the most annoying thing you ever heard. The fact that I don't come visit more should tell you something. Wake up, Granny, right? I mean, I don't know. Every time you go there, you get insulted, and you feel bad. You feel good in your life. People respect you and all that stuff. You go there, you're still the 5-year-old with snot running down you, dirty underwear. I mean, it's like fucking hell. I mean, I don't know. You wonder why we don't visit more, But if it's a love thing, it's probably somebody you were with that ran for greener pastures on the other side of the hill, and they're not so green. They want you back in their life. Or they want to get back in yours, one or the other. All right? They're going to say these things, maybe. It's minor arcana. I said maybe. Somebody didn't hear that, I'm sure, so I'll say it again. Maybe. Position 3, Gemini. It's a 3. Position 3 gets a 3. How about that? Why do I feel like this is all deja vu? Did that happen yesterday too? Did position 3 get a 3? I don't remember what it was, but I said it about something. I remember I said position 7 got a 7, and position, fuck me. Different decks, I mean, what do you want me to say? Somebody's just talking out of pain here. It's communication. It's feedbacking off of all this. It's somebody's in pain, somebody's hurt, and they're saying things they probably shouldn't say. Oh, welcome to Thanksgiving. Somebody's hurt and they're saying things they shouldn't say. All right. Anytime I do go to Thanksgiving, I can't. I wish I had $1 for every time I said to my sister, no, just don't. No, I should say something. No, you shouldn't. Don't say anything. Okay, just shh. It's never worth it, right? My God, all the times I stop something before it starts. I'd leave Thanksgiving a billionaire. I really would. All right, here we go. 3 of Swords. Somebody's talking some shit here. Somebody's in pain. They're emotional, and they're talking. They're emotional, and they're talking from an emotional pain, and that is never good. They need somebody next to them to go, shh, please stop. No, this is not the right time. Wait till you calm down a little bit, and then you can say what you need to say. Oh, don't do it now. This isn't towards you. This is towards somebody on their side. Oh, this is not the right time. Don't do it. Don't. It's crossed by the Page of Wands. Somebody feels like they have to say it. It's a fruitful dialogue. They feel like if they don't say, I want something new. Somebody wants a new adventure. They want a new life, and they are speaking these things. What's so tough? They're going to regret it later. 9 Swords. Why is that here? The Knight of Swords. It's very swordsy. In the moment, it sounds like a good idea. If these were, it doesn't matter actually which direction these go in. It's the same thing. It's why it's here. In this particular case, it's the same thing. The bridging energy is the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody ends up here liberating themselves, but then regretting it later. All right. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Slice number 4 of our pie. It bookends number 1 over here, which has a devil. There he is. The card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. One of them, this and the 3 of Swords. Can I back up one real quick before we talk about the sad horse? Right? This person here, what they say might make them single and free to pursue. They might be dumping somebody, or they might be freeing themselves. In the end, they do free themselves, maybe not the best way, from who's ever keeping them stuck on their side. So they may come toward you with communication. My eye keeps getting drawn here. I'm just not sure if it's in the right energy. All right, I'm just being honest with you. Okay, let's go. 5 of Cups. This is for everybody. It's the theme energy of the soulmate cycle. It's the hot spot. It's tied to communication over here, but it's very selfish on somebody's part. Somebody feels very sad. Somebody feels like they want to tell you how you made them sad. And I'm going to tell you again, You make sure that you sort them right back with how they made you sad. I think you can. It's fine. But don't pick any. Look, in this energy this week, especially if you're going to Thanksgiving dinner, take my advice. All right? Take my advice from a guy who's realistic about things. Has a family that probably should have just gone their separate ways a long time ago, because when they get together, it's wrong. It's just, can't we just be family and call once in a while and say hi with a quick text, stay in touch, but stay separate? It's what my wife's family does, and I admire it. I mean, they're all very intelligent, smart people. It's what they do. It's like we just don't get along. We're very different people, but hey, good to know who your family is, right? Anyway, take it from me. In this energy, whatever your family situation is, good, bad, medium, do not pick any fights. Let other people, if other people pick fights, you go ahead and participate, but don't pick one yourself. Don't be the fight picker in this energy. That's the one that loses. Okay? All right? Just take it from me. All right? Trust me on that. Trust the energy guy. All right? Bottom of the deck is the world. Do what you want to do, make your own decisions, and I completely understand if you can't take it anymore and you end up starting to fight. I got you. All right. The world. It's a great card. It's powerful. It's wonderful. Somebody wants to get something off their chest. Somebody's saying things they wouldn't normally say. It's crashing things down. There's a tower. These are big cards around such a little horse. He's not a big horse. He's not. He's one of those little guys, right? One of those miniature horses, right? That you can keep in the house like a dog, right? What's that here? Justice. These are big cards. The biggest card I could pull. Another big card. Another big card. Somebody's just somebody attached to you may reach out. Or you may see them at Thanksgiving. One or the other. May reach out and tell you how you hurt them. It's just backing it up. And they're doing it for their own justice. It's devil driven. It's brought to you by the devil energy. What is this? This feels like a third energy to me. What does that mean? Well, it could be hocus pocus. It could be just a voice in their head. But it could also be somebody else who gave them bad advice. All right? No, you need to call Steve's viewer. And you need to tell Steve's viewer how they hurt you, even though they were the runner. Right? I mean, it's a bit of that. I'm just saying. It's bridging energy. Yeah, the bridging energy is the wheel of fortune. They have good intentions. But I think it changes your view of this person. And I believe I've said that. Okay. All right. Leo soap opera, position 5. Ace of Swords. Well, looky there. There's a cold, I don't want to call it a cold hard truth. It's not a Queen of Swords. It's a truth somebody can't ignore, but they're trying to walk around it in relation to you. It keeps getting rebooted. This person, whoever they are in the Leo soap opera, in this week's energy, whatever their situation is, for most of them, they're in a toxic relationship, and you were the one who was supposed to save them, and they didn't go your way. But whatever it is, they're trying to figure out why you just keep, they say, I'm done thinking about Steve's viewer. And as soon as they say that, Steve's viewer comes back stronger than ever. They're trying to figure out what I've already figured out. This is a connection that it's like a Weeble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It just keeps coming back. There's some sort of destiny attached to it for each party, and it needs to go forward. And if it doesn't in this lifetime, it'll continue in the next one. So I'm trying. I and the universe and any warlocks on hills everywhere are trying to bring these two people together. That's why I call it the Leo soap opera. We're just trying. We're trying. Look at the card. Look at the card. It's the Lovers. We're trying. Hell, I've rented them. I'll pay for the motel room. Okay? On me. I mean. What's on top? Fuck. The Four of Wands. Why is that here? The Star. Everything I just said. God, Source, the universe. There's a destiny here. These two connections. You and somebody else. Or roles can be reversed. I can't tell you apart from your frequency, but we'll say you and somebody else. The Leo soap opera. I have never seen the universe try so hard to bring a connection together. Usually it would have given up by now, and I've said that before. I'll say it again. There is a destiny, and I said it long before I threw that card. There's a destiny here. You're supposed to have something. You're supposed to be in each other's lives, and if it doesn't happen in this, the star is proof. If it doesn't happen in this lifetime, it'll happen in the next one. It'll try again. It'll keep trying. I think it's been trying for a while. I don't think you were together in the last lifetime either. Or, if I may, because I know a lot of people are part of the Leo soap opera, more than what watch it, by the way. I mean, this is the connection. This is the fucking movie of the week connection in this fucking soulmate cycle. Anyway, Virgo, position 6. The King of Pentacles. All right. This is not you guys this week. This is somebody attached to you. They think you're great. I don't think you like them. I think they ask you for stuff. Somebody's going to ask you to borrow something, if they can borrow something, or something along those lines. Almost like somebody's going to, just don't take me literally, just catch my drift. Somebody's going to ask you for a loan, maybe, or something along those lines. I don't know. All right, let's see where we go. All right. Karma, judgment. Ooh, that's a strong energy. Somebody who is long gone shows back up. Doesn't surprise me. We're starting the holiday season. Doesn't surprise me. As soon as you start seeing Christmas commercials on TV, Christmas sale at such and such, right? All the department stores pick their spokesperson. This year it seems to be some girl, some random girl they've chosen. They haven't sprung for the big celebrity. It's just some random the girl who fits a role. I mean, I don't know. This is what it seems to be. But anyway, as soon as you start seeing those commercials, that's when people come out of the woodwork. You know, I mean, I don't know. Well, what's on top? A Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it stops you in your tracks. Why is that here? The Four of Swords. Your response should be, oh, I don't know. You saw this coming. You might say to yourself, I knew this person would be back. I knew it. It's up to you whether you heal this or not. I don't know. I can't say. I get both energies here. I get one side, take it as it resonates. Either you tell this person, oh, hell no, goodbye, right? Or you try and heal it. I don't know. The bridging energy is the Queen of Pentacles. They're coming to you. It's up to you. Your energy is attached to that. There you are, right there. And you're also that, but it's talking about the situation here with these two cards. Do what you want. Gauge it with your soul and your heart. All right? See what you can do. But yeah, it looks like somebody coming to you for a loan. All right? Could be an ex. Could be. It's a powerful soul connection, though. I will tell you that. But I think they've been gone a while. I don't know. Might be family connection. It's a very practical connection of some kind. I don't think it was romantic. If it was an ex, you barely banged, you know. I mean, it was barely off. It wasn't like hot and heavy. It was more of a practical thing. I don't know. Anyway, Libra, position 7. The Hierophant. I don't know. There's a lot there, so I'm not really sure what to say. Somebody's hoping it's like you get communication from somebody and they're hoping you say just the right thing. I don't know, but there's only like one thing you can say that's going to make this person happy. When I'm drawn to the key, that's usually the case. I don't know. Let's see. The Hierophant. Why is it here? Yeah, it's crossed by the Fool. Yeah, somebody's coming towards you here. Somebody's taking a chance that they're not gonna get egg in their face by coming towards you. Okay, I can put it that way. What's on top? The Queen of Swords. Why is that here? The Magician. You've got a lot of. There's a lot of truths. There's only, again, it's one sort of truth. There's only one. The only way I could phrase it to a number of people. There's only one thing this person's hoping to hear from you. And once you say it, it's like magic words. Okay? I said around the key, it's the same kind of thing. I don't know if you say it or not. I have no idea. I don't think you have any idea what it is. It's the High Priestess. I don't think you know. But there is a, we'll call it a magic word, alakazam, right? Kind of a thing that you could say that this person's hoping to hear. It's like somebody who's hoping you'll ask them to marry you. It's just an example. Don't, take me literally. Just catch my drift. Somebody's hoping you'll ask them to marry them, right? So you go out to dinner with them and like you just ordered the souffle just to order it, and every fucking food item that shows up at the table. First, it starts out with a souffle, and then they're like digging apart. They're trying to find the ring in it, and it's not there. They just tear the steak apart, trying to find, like you stuffed a ring in the middle of a steak or something. You know what I'm saying? There's just one thing. I don't think you're aware of this. But it looks like they do reach out. They're hoping or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to phrase it for a number of people. It is kind of funny. It could be a comedy of errors because I don't think you have any clue what is it? You might stop and say, what is it exactly you want to hear? And why are you ripping that steak apart? What the fuck is wrong with you? That kind of a thing. I don't know. Position 8, my hot Scorpios. What do we get? The 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's something you say to somebody. There's communication. Communication. There's something you say. One little thing. It's minor arcana. It's no big deal to you, and it changes everything for this person. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. Why is the 8 of Wands here? It's communication. All right. It's the 5 of Wands. I remember yours from yesterday, too, because you had an energy I rarely get. It's the rabbit out of a hat energy. And there it is. There's the communication. It's the 5 of Wands crossing it. It's like I said, it's no big, there's something you say that changes something for someone else. It's no big deal to you. It's a minor energy. This is the weakest energy as it reflects to me with these cards as a medium. It's no big deal. For you, it's nothing, okay? It's like a billionaire giving somebody a buck, but that buck, that dollar, changes their life. I don't know. As an example. Something you say here, you find very tiny. I don't think it was any big deal. This person, it's huge. It changes everything, the Hangman. Something you say that's no big deal to you changes somebody's life. We could say perspective, but it changes their life. Change your perspective, change your life, right? There you go. Done. I mean, that's why I throw the cards. I don't need them, but I'm checking my energy read. It's right there. Why is that here? Because somebody's holding back. Somebody's not living right. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's holding back. Somebody's not trying new things. Somebody's not doing anything. There's something. You inspire somebody here to stop being afraid. And it changes everything. It has a domino effect in their fucking life. Bridging energy is the 6 of Wands victory. See what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I have no idea. Let me grab a little something to drink. Hold on a second. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. I'm back. A little sip of water there. Let's do it. All right. The 2 fun ones. All right. So let's see where we go here. Position 9, Sagittarius, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. We had 10 of Wands yesterday. Somebody trying to thwart you and getting thwarted themselves because you are very protected. I don't know. What actions they're going to take to 7 of Swords? They're going to try to get a little sneaky with you. 7 Swords. They're going to try to, they're going to be a sly fox. Somebody's being a sly fox around you. What actions are they going to take? I told you yesterday what was going on, the context. They're going to get a little sneaky. Somebody's going to try to manipulate you with a lie or something. I don't know. We're shuffling on it right now. Let's get the witches on the case. The good news is the devil's already out of the deck. The bad news is you're feedbacking off of position 1. Oh, shit. And 4 by default. Okay. So you already got the devil, the King of Wands, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, somebody's selfish justice. I mean, it's all there. What the hell? Sometimes, it's like my dad used to say. Look, honestly, if this is you, it's fine. It's like my dad used to say. That's why he taught me how to fight. That's why he put me in karate lessons and all that stuff. It's like sometimes you could be the nicest person, but sometimes people just don't like the look of you. And where I grew up, that's true. In a lot of the places, I grew up in, Sometimes you walk in the wrong roadhouse or something, and sometimes people don't like the look of you. They just, had too much to drink and don't like the look of you. You got to know how to defend yourself. Oh, well, I get you. I follow you. It's a bit of that here. This person, I don't even know what the fuck their problem is with you. I don't know. You may not either. You may not even know somebody's been trying to do this. Like I said yesterday, it's been behind the scenes. Everything they try bounces back at them, right? It's like you got some kind of force field around you. Oh, man. It's the Fool. They're going to try something bold here. We've had the Fool in this reading a lot, haven't we? It keeps showing up as the crossing energy in quite a few places. They're going to try something bold. They're going to try something, they're going to just take a flyer, But it's very deceptive, whatever it is. The Page of Swords. Oh, it's such an asshole energy. Why is that here? The combination of these energies, the recipe here. It's a really bad cookie. It really is. And the King of Cups. This is somebody, okay, yeah, the Two of Swords. This is somebody you rejected, probably. Please, just catch my drift. You don't have to take me literally. Try to apply it in some way. This is the only way I can explain it. So it reads, the energy recipe here reads like somebody you rejected wants revenge. It reads like revenge. They want to come back at you with something, right? Because you thwarted their feelings. They had feelings for you and you didn't have them back and they got disappointed. But the thing is, you thought this was all settled. You thought you ended it nicely and it was a wonderful thing and they didn't seem mad. You thought you had kind of a truce going. You don't know what's going on. You're wrong. There isn't a truce. I think they're going to try to be a little bit manipulative, a little bit deceptive. They may. What would this recipe of energy do? This is somebody who would go to your job and spread some kind of lie about you. Poison the well type energy. It's somebody who might try to poison the well. You're getting this information so you know. Keep an eye out, okay? Just keep an eye out. This energy, if anything, it's very immature. Usually, it's easy to spot if somebody makes you aware of it, all right? Okay. And it may be a person you don't want to believe this about. Stop that. Stop trying to find the good in people. Be a neutral observer. If they're good, they'll show you. But you'll also see the bad. And you won't get blindsided by it. All right? My God. 2020 and Dateline NBC, I've seen every episode. Greater than 85% of them are somebody who found the good in somebody. Oh, but he seemed so nice. He seemed terrific. Yeah, great. It's just like on People's Court or Judge Judy. I think it's People's Court lady who always says, we get these pit bulls in here all the time, and everybody who's got a pit bull says the same thing. She's never bit anybody. He's never bit anybody before, right? Yeah, the dog, they're great dogs, don't get me wrong, but they do have an instinctual nature to them. When they bite, they latch on. So it's worse than other dogs. And even if it's by accident, sometimes it happens. But it's always, every single case, it's always, but he's never bit anybody before, right? That doesn't matter. Bit him now, right? It doesn't make any difference. You have to take into account when you have a dog like that, the instinctual nature that's ingrained in the dog. You don't know what kind of smell is coming towards it that might trigger it. You got to learn your dog's trigger if you have one of those dogs, right? So same thing here with this person. You might be inclined to not want to believe this about this particular person. Be careful about that, all right? Be aware of who's around you. You do that by being a neutral observer. And then you don't get blindsided. Don't worry about trying to find the good. If it's there, it'll show itself to you. But you want to see both sides, all right? Otherwise, there you go. Anyway, it is what it is. I've done what I can. I'm trying to help. All right. Capricorn, position 10. The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's coming to you with an offer that benefits them more than you. It's true. It's absolutely true. They're coming to you, Queen of Pentacles. Well, gee, I wonder what this is feedbacking off of. Queen of Pentacles, and what's it touching? The Queen of Pentacles. What did I say here? It's that kind of a thing. I think somebody here is returning, but they're not returning empty-handed. There seems to be a lot of pentacles involved here. They're not returning empty-handed. Be careful of accepting what they're offering you. It comes with a catch, a price tag of some kind, I think. We'll see. We're going to clarify with the witches right now. All right? We're going to clarify with the witches. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Let's find out. Just look at the fucking card, right? He's riding a white horse. You might just, if you just saw the white horse, you'd be like, oh, that's the good guy. Yeah, we did the good guy. In this context, it's not the good guy. It's the good guy on a white horse. That's the imagery. These cards are just mediums. Death card doesn't always mean death. I hate the fact that Hollywood does that. Ooh, the death card. There's always some kooky tarot reader on a TV show making it all look bad, right? And the death card, ooh, it's usually a good card. In this case, it's all about the imagery. That's why I just showed it to you. You see the white horse, you go, oh, it's Steve, it's something great. Yeah, the guy on the sun's on a white horse too. That would be great. This guy's head's on fire, okay? It's fucking Hellboy. All right, right there. All right. Whatever this gift is, they're giving it to you to get one up on you. Okay? Plain and simple. The Ten of Wands. Oh, the Ten of Wands. 10 is there, the end, dead end, and lead to a new beginning. That card's very heavy. Why? It's going to be hard to say no. It's going to be very hard to say no. Why is that here? The Seven of Cups. Again, sometimes this is read as confusion, but it's also a bit of a trickster energy. I always equate this card, well, I don't always, but in this context, I'm going to equate this card to an old game show that used to be on, right? With Monty Hall, Let's Make a Deal. If you're one of my older viewers, or you watch Game Show Network, if you're one of my younger ones, you know the show. They got 3 doors. You pick a door, right? Which door do you want? And Monty Hall is like he's going to make you a deal, right? You pick a door. It's got a bunch of stuff behind it. It's got a car. It's always funny to watch because it's always some piece of shit, right? The 1973 Vega. Wow. Oh, fuck me. And it's in like lime green and shit. It's like, oh my God, right? Long been crushed in the crusher. But my point is, he tries to make you a deal. He's like, well, I'll give you this if you pick another door, right? Tries to get you to pick another door, and sometimes there's a zonk behind that. It's a bit of that kind of a trickster thing here. It's a trickster thing. It's something that looks good, right? Oh, I should definitely go for that. Like some of these cups have nice things in them, but we don't know what's under that thing. It's a bit of that. It's going to be hard for you to say no. I encourage you to say no. I encourage you very much. The environmental energy, or the bridging energy with this Queen of Pentacles. You want more proof? The next card out, the Moon. Something going on here that you don't know. She's out investigating. Make sure you investigate. What is this offer they're making me, and why would they be making it? Look at the whole fucking thing. And I'm harping on this because for whoever this is for, you're about to get fucked over, okay? Unless you pay attention. There's a hidden motive here, and it's not real nice, right? Look at how dark and ominous that is, all right? I equated it yesterday to certain things, and I equated it to the conspiracy theory that the aliens gave us all the technology that we have, all these wonderful gifts. Yeah, they seem nice. It's wonderful. You're watching me on technology right now, right? Whether that conspiracy is true or not, we'll just assume that it is. And I wrote on the screen, on-screen text, I wanted to clarify. Our technology actually makes us more vulnerable than if we don't have it. I know we think the opposite, but the actual truth is it makes us more vulnerable, right? It's sort of like your car, for example. All the cars today are technological. My wife's got one of the newer cars. She got a newer Corolla. It's got all kinds of technology, and you could say, hey, Toyota, and it'll talk back to you and stuff like that, right? If the car's a fucking year old, it's been in the shop 3 times, right? 3 fucking times. I drive a fucking car that was built in the Carter administration in the late 70s. I haven't been to the repair shop to see my mechanic since January 2nd, 2018. right? That's how long it's been since it's been in the shop. It's perfectly fine, you know. That's what I'm saying. The more technology, the more complicated something is, the easier it breaks down. So are they gifts if the aliens are indeed giving them to us? Not really. It makes us more vulnerable. It makes us easier to defeat. All they got to do is flick a switch now. You know, well, there goes all your money. Bye-bye. Gone, right? It is what it is. Somebody here's got a hidden motive on what they're giving you. They're playing a Monty Hall on you a little bit, right? And it's going to be hard for you to say no. I won't lie to you. Whatever this is, it's something you've wanted. It's got a big pentacle attached to it. Might be near future influence. Either way, the advice I'm giving you is good. It's the same advice that I gave here, right? Keep your eyes open. Keep your scanners peeled. Don't look for the good in people or things. Just stay neutral. The good will show itself to you, but so will the bad. If you're busy looking over here for the good, you're going to miss the bad. That's how pretty much, again, like I said, greater than 85% of the people on those 2020 specials I've watched, that's how they got in the position they're in. They were looking the wrong way. Right? It is what it is. All right, do what you want to do, but I'm just trying to help. Trying to help teach you a little bit about energy and about human nature. Anyway, it's not a good gift, all right? But yeah, it's coming. Looks good on the outside, though. It looks like it's a no-brainer, Steve. I should totally pick that one. Yeah, it feels like a zonk to me, which was a door on Let's Make a Deal that you opened and it had like a donkey behind it or something like that. They called it a zonk. Anyway, right here, Aquarius, position 11. Be careful, and you be careful too over here. 11. Make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. It's just a talking hand on a video. Read the disclaimers. Entertainment purposes only. All right. Here we go. 9 of Cups. Whether or not you conform with all this or you think it's for you or whatever, the advice I'm giving you is good. Right? It's life advice. It's advice for getting through and dealing with people and not getting screwed over like most people do, you know, on a daily basis. All right, 9 of Cups. You feel pretty good. This is your energy attached to this. You guys are getting some of the things you wanted. Notice I said some. If I were you, I'd ask, why did he say some? Some of the things you wanted. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment here. 9s are a completion, sure. Something you've wanted is coming to a completed stage, okay? Or something you've wanted to finish. And you feel pretty good about it, okay? Let's clarify. Take what resonates. That's the energy. It's your energy attached, so it's for a good number of you. All right. King of Swords. Wow, I was wondering when the King of Swords was going to show up. It's been showing up. It's been showing up a lot lately. Do I want to say, and the Emperor? Something you said a long time ago came true. And I think that changes somebody's view of you. Okay? Welcome to my world, right? You know, anytime I say something that comes true, all of a sudden somebody who hated me, loves me, right? All of a sudden. But honestly, I'm not predicting anything. I don't have a crystal ball, right? I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent it all. Anyway, that's Sublime, in case lyrics from a Sublime song. Always one of my favorites. But at the end of the day here, it's really about just how energy works. Explaining to people, the people who get this channel understand that I'm trying to teach you about energy and about people and about human nature. So you could just, life is a joke. It's child's play once you understand how the flow of energy works, right? And the secrets to it are really simple, but most people overlook it. Something you said to somebody happened, almost like you were the amazing Kreskin. I think it makes you feel good. I think you're glad to hear it. But 5 of Swords. I didn't know that was there. I didn't look. I don't know if this has been on camera the whole time, but I didn't touch it. I didn't know. But I took a chance because I could feel the butt here, right? And you got a nice butt, but I could feel it. All right. Now this person is going to expect that everything you say is right. Now they're going to listen to every word you say. And again, take it from me, that's a double-edged sword. It's a false victory of some kind, right? You end up getting put on a pedestal a little bit. I'll tell you the same thing I would tell that person if I were you. I'm wrong sometimes. It's reading energy. It's not an exact science, right? You can't predict the flow. It's Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. I wrote a whole blog article on it. It's impossible to make a prediction 100%. All we can do is guess which way the flow is going to go. It's sort of like if you asked me, a car goes by us, we're standing there on the street, car goes by, and there's an intersection over here. And you say, which way is he going to go, Steve, right or left? Read the energy. Okay. It's just a guess. I have no idea which way he's going to go. I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I can, however, gauge it. I can gauge by which way on the road his car is starting to lean. Is he turning? Usually people that are going to turn right tend to veer toward the right side of the lane, for example. People that are going to turn left tend to veer closer to the center of the road, or they go much straighter than someone who's going to turn right. Someone who's going to turn right usually turns their car a little bit. That's reading energy, right? Everything is energy. That's what I would do. So in most cases, I would get it right, probably, but there's no guarantee. Sometimes people just bad drivers. He's turning left. Why the fuck is he veering his car to the right? I don't know. Right. So this is a false victory for you. All right. Be careful about this. It might be a child in your life who now all of a sudden looks up to you. That's great responsibility. If that's the case, you got to be very cautious about that, and make sure whoever this is knows that you're wrong sometimes. All right. Trust me, it's very important. I'm not even just talking about online here in the channel. I've got a great deal of experience with this offline. You know, I've got friends who joke around. They think, oh, you see, you're not the warlock on the hill. But, dude, I got stories, man. This guy, he's the warlock on the fucking hill. No, I'm not. I'm not. I got lucky in some of those stories. I know those stories, and I got lucky. You know, it was my car analogy, my car turning thing. That's all reading energy is. All right. Why's the Five of Swords here? The world. Again, it's a double-edged sword. This person sees you in a new light now. Now they're going to expect you to be right all the time in the new energy. You need to set this person straight. All right? You need to set them straight, because otherwise, right here, the Eight of Swords, somebody here has got blind faith toward you. Somebody here is at your mercy, and they're locking themselves up in that prison to be there. Don't let that happen. All right? However they are, they're very impressed that you were right about something you said. It's not a prediction you made. I'm just using myself as an example because I kind of can dig this, right? I can dig it. I'm asking you to dig what I'm saying, right? So, something you said, and then maybe to this person you seem really smart and you seem like you know what's going on. And now, but be careful, all right? Just be careful here. All right? Make sure people like this around you know that you make mistakes too. All right? Your shit stinks, just like everybody else's. All right. Don't let anybody put you on a pedestal. Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. So far we got a devil and a star. We lost a deck, and the light seer fell off the table. How about that? The King of Wands. So because the light seer fell off the table, I'm going to clarify with it. Give me 1 second to clean it up. All right? All right. Crazy reading, right? So there you go. I'm always saying energy's always talking to you, right? Have you ever seen a deck fall off my table before? You may have been on video because it was sitting right there and I accidentally hit it and it fell. So I was just about to pull this. I'm running out of cards here. I think this happened for a reason. So let's see. Wants me to clarify with this. I'm going to clarify with this. This is what we're going to do. Here it is. I'm just wiping the dust off of it. Look at that. It's still got pieces of dust from the floor. Somebody got a dust in here. All right, here we go. Anyway, let's shuffle. King of Wands. That's what you got. Well, we got a King of Wands over here. You're red with 1 and 5. I think the Burger King returns for selfish reasons. Somebody who represents, somebody here, somebody returns, but it's to stroke their own ego. Are you like a conquest for this person, maybe? I don't know. My Pisces position, you guys, I mean, that's the 2-fish position. It's pretty tough to do. If you can do the Pisces position, hell, I want to bang you. But I don't know. I feel like somebody needs to make themselves feel better. They're coming your way. But I think that's what they think. I think there's some destiny involved here because you're also tied to position 5. It's crossed by the 4 of Swords. Somebody wants to heal something. Somebody wants to make themselves feel better. It's selfish healing. That's what I already said about all this over here. I said selfish when I threw that. I mean, there's the 8 of Swords. Ties you to over here. A little bit. I think it ties you mostly because of where this is sitting to the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Actually, it ties you to the whole fucking thing. I think this person showing up makes you feel good. It's something you wanted, something you wished for, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, I get that. Why is that there? Yeah, the Chariot. Because they go out as fast as they came in, and I think you might end up like this. I think it's just a booty call. Can I phrase it like that? The kids, do the kids still say booty call? I don't know. But, I mean, if they do still say booty call, that's a booty call. I mean, the definition's still the same. 9 of Pentacles, and you're left alone here. Somebody here needs to feel good about themselves. They need to liberate themselves from something. In the King of Wands case, might be some semen. I mean, I don't know. They need to liberate themselves from something. Something needs to be liberated. The King of Wands got blue balls. Okay, that's the way it reads. It's very devilish. It's very ego-based. And I think they're going to tell you whatever you fucking need to hear for your pants to fall down. It's what I've already said. It's showing up here at the end of the story. And then they're gone. And why is this here? Why do my people end up like this? My viewer can do the Pisces position, for God's sake. And you end up like this. That's why you're confused. You're like, I can do the Pisces position, and they still left. I know, right? I mean, shit, I'd leave you tied up in my closet and just take you out when I need. I'll feed you. I mean, at the end of the day here, somebody's very selfish. Very, 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 very selfish. All right, let's grab the little animal deck, the tiny one. And let's clarify, or let's clarify. Let's add it all up. Add it up, universe. 3 cards and a bottom card. What actions they likely to take? The 6 of Swords at the bottom right here. Let's go. 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. I want to paraphrase this. Can I paraphrase it? I'm going to. All right? And the cards are red, center, left, right. But I'm going to paraphrase this for you. If you want 2 soulmates to come together, the energy this week can and will facilitate it. But you've got to keep in mind, it's a little similar to what I told Aquarius position, I think it was the other day in the Friday reading, where I said somebody's coming around to your way of thinking, but your way of thinking, you got to keep in mind, is higher than the other person's. In other words, your EQ is higher than this person's. Okay? You have to keep that in mind. It's easy for you to give to this. They're very slow. They're very, very slow to learn, very, very slow to come around. If you say, this is the type of energy where if you say, I love you, right? You're the first, let's just say, just catch my drift. You're the first one to say, I love you. You may have to wait a few days before it comes back. And they'll find some King of Wands casual way to say it, right? Kind of a thing. When, there's a moment where it's too late, right? You say, I love you. You expect somebody to come back with, oh, I love you too, baby. Right? That kind of a thing. But if you say, I love you, and there's an uncomfortable pause, 5-10 minutes go by, somebody can't just say, I love you. Right? I mean, that's just weird. Right? It's just weird. So keep in mind, it's very easy for you. Things that are easy for you are difficult for this person. Whoever they are, understand that you have a higher EQ than the majority of the people around you. Your emotions are just off the charts compared to them. So treat them the way you might treat people if you have a really high IQ and other people, obviously the average IQ is very low, yours is very high. Treat them the way you would want to be treated. In other words, there are genius IQ people who are complete assholes who treat other people like they're peons around them. And there are genius IQ people who are pretty cool and are happy to teach people and show people the way to do things, talk to people on their level, shall we say. You need to emotionally understand this person's level. If you can do that, and you don't become the, well, I'm emotionally superior to you kind of bullshit, which I don't think you will. If you can do that, you can have something you've long wanted from this person. Whatever it is, you can get the Ace of Pentacles out of it, all right? But you have to at least understand that and not get frustrated by it. All right? It's the best I can tell you. It's hard. I'm not telling you to bring yourself emotionally down to their level. I don't think you should. But I'm saying you need to understand that this person, a lot of people don't. A lot of people just get frustrated. They don't understand why somebody can't just return the love to them. It's very difficult. There's a lot of devil energy here. There's a lot of selfishness. There's a lot of King of Wands. There's a lot of narcissism. There's a lot of saving face. Everybody trying to look cool. Everybody trying to look smart. You don't need to look smart. You're either smart or you're not, right? And if you're not, just be who you are, right? And we're having a hard time with that on the DM side. They're trying to be something they're not, whether it's an emotional something, a player, or whatever it is. As long as you understand who you're dealing with, you should be fine. You can get what you want out of them. But don't expect a return, I love you, anytime quick. You will get a return, though. Our overall energy is Queen of Cups. Unlike the King of Cups, she gives the full cup, and the other cup comes back. All right? It just takes a little while. It's like a boomerang. It's up to you to say, I love you first, kind of, in these situations. It's like a boomerang that you throw, and you think it's lost, right? So you take off. You come back to the field the next day with a new boomerang, and your old one hits you in the fucking head, right? It's a bit of that. That's what we got here. That is your reading. As crazy as it is, with cards falling on the floor and this, whatever's going on here, I mean, the energies are getting intense. 2026, which the energy we're in right now, we're past the energetic new year. 2026's energy is the fucking mustard rhino. A rhino is a very big animal. I encourage everybody to read my 2026 Mustard Rhino Write-Up. That's the title I gave the year. I do it every year. I've done it every year offline for a long time, but for you guys since 2022, I think. So again, check it out. Definitely, you're going to want to know what's going on. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.